Men. Good choice. Great choice, even. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Shall I start with the ones most likely to murder me? Hmm. Lewis? No, he's like a 2 on the Yanderes scale, 3 at most. Ooh, what about Zach? No, I don't think he's ever committed murder, so that means he's a 6 at most. Well, never committed a murder that we know of. How about Owen? He did leave that knife on my bedside table to warn me to hurry up, but then again, they all kind of do that stuff, don't they? Maybe I should just roll some dice. Nope, you know what? Forget it. We'll just go alphabetically. Okay, so here's the first boy. Here's a description from us, a picture, and a letter. The letter's not very coherent though, so I don't know how useful it will be. Oh, well, at least you can see how pretty their handwriting is. Unlike my hideous excuse for handwriting, I'm actually a bit jealous. Oh, look at me being jealous. The Yanderes are rubbing off on me. Anyway, don't worry. I'll tell you all about him, so you don't need the letter. His name is Adrian. He's actually pretty tame. Hardly hurt anyone. That we can prove of. Maybe. We should keep a tighter watch on him just in case. A few more cameras to make sure he only killed as many people as we know, and... Oh, listen to me talk, going on about spy cameras. The Yanderes are really rubbing off on me. Can't let that happen. There needs to be at least one sane person in this establishment if we're going to keep it running. Now, where was I again before the spy cameras? Right, Adrian. He's a relatively tame Yandere, only a 2 on the Yandere scale. For reference, the existence of a boy or a girl who is a 10 on the Yandere scale is a national emergency. Don't tell the government, but we do have a few of those in the back, by the way. Wouldn't want them to shut this place down now, would we? Or maybe you do want them to shut this place down. Don't forget, we do have your address. Back to Adrian. He's only a light stalker. Wouldn't hurt a fly, unless that fly was a love rival, in which case he would statistically pull off the legs of each of that fly's family members, one by one in front of his eyes before Googling which bug spray hurts the most. Flies aren't human though, so it doesn't count as murder. Probably. He's still only a 2 on the Yandere scale. But like I was saying about him being a light stalker, maybe light isn't the right word here. I mean, yes, stalking is light as far as Yanderes goes, but he goes all in when it comes to stalking. War paint and everything. He happens to be quite tech savvy, you see. Now, obviously, a skill like that is incredibly handy when you want to stalk someone. Just ask any intelligence agency. I think he actually hacked a spy satellite or two for romantic reasons. Don't ask me how hacking a satellite remotely works. I don't know. But to give you an idea on just how good at stalking he saw you before you even saw the photo of him. This room is full of cameras, actually. That painting on the wall, that's a camera. The bust on my desk, that's a camera. My coffee mug, you better believe that's a camera. Everything's a camera. That being said, we don't normally grant the Yanderes access to cameras, but that doesn't mean they don't get it, though, because, through means far beyond my technological incompetence, Adrian has figured out a way to get access to our cameras. So he was watching you this entire time. Wave at the camera for him. Just wave anywhere. There's bound to be a camera in that direction. Is there a lot to take in? Yeah, I'm sure it must be. Can I get you anything to help calm you down? Tea? Water? Coffee, maybe? Promise I won't give you a coffee mug with a camera in it. That would be a bit excessive, even for us. No? Don't want anything to drink? Can't blame you there. That's a very good call after all. I mean, who takes a drink from a Yandere establishment? There's like a 50% chance of it being drugged. And that's on a good day. Moving on, you must have gotten a good idea of what Adrian is like. Here's the fun on the next boy. Benedict. Benadryl. Bread bin. That is a difficult name. I mean, sorry about it being scented with perfume, by the way. He got a hold of it and he did that. He also wrote in a few lines at the bottom that was supposed to be our description of him. He wrote how he's the best and how he's the only one for you and how these other Yanderes are manipulative and just using you. Very standard stuff for a Yandere to say. Very run-of-the-mill. He also actually vandalized the files of the other Yanderes. But luckily we have multiple backups for this very reason. So I kept Benny Boy's file here, the same. I like the perfume, it's very fragrant. He's also an excellent burglarizer. Boo. I'm not that good with words. He's particularly skilled at breaking and entering. I know that might be a weird phrase for such a nefarious skill, but you really got to see the boy work. He actually stole both the Mona Lisa as well as the Declaration of Independence, all just so he could make himself stand out as a potential boyfriend. Well, he certainly made himself stand out to Interpol at least. I'm not so sure about how being so good at breaking and entering and thievery is supposed to make you appealing as a boyfriend, but I guess that's way of him saying, you can't run from me, so just accept me. No, you'll have to ask him. I'm sure you'll get a chance when he probably kidnaps you. I mean, you're not that hard to steal. You gave away your address like it was candy. No, I'm not going to release that information. Okay, next boy. That would be Callum. Callum. Where do I begin? First off, he is a wizard, but he's highly specialized, so he's more of an alchemist to be 100% accurate. And I'm sure you know how Yandere alchemists are. Almost all of them get into the field just to make the fabled love potion so they can get their chosen romantic partner to be more, well, romantic and love them. But he took it a step further. It's not only enough for him to have a love potion. Oh, no. He has to make sure he's the only one with a love potion, because by his logic, if someone else has a love potion, then they can use it on the person he's already claimed, and Yanderes are nothing if not possessive. Especially Yandere alchemists. I heard that alchemists make the best tea. It's crazy. One of those fun facts. So here's another fun fact. All love potions have this one very important ingredient in common, and that's a dragon's tongue. No, not the plant. The literal tongue of a dragon. I'm sure you must see where this is headed. After securing a sufficient amount of dragon's tongue for his own use, he hunted dragons to extinction. That way, no one else could make a love potion except for him. Yeah, sorry, he's the reason you won't get a Yandere boyfriend. It was really quite impressive how he managed to hunt all of them. He made this acid out of the blood of, well, it was lots of different things and people, but let's just say he had to hunt way more than just dragons to achieve his goal. Anyway, he's an 8 on the Yandere scale. Now, any questions? What? I'm sorry, my ears must have been playing tricks on me. Did you just say, give me the most Yandere you've got? You realize that this absolute walking natural disaster I just told you about was only an 8 on the Yandere scale, and we've got 10s in the back. Are you sure you want this? Are you sure you know what you're doing? You do? That's amazing. I can't believe you like Yanderes that much. I'm starting to see why they like you. In fact, I think I'm starting to like you a bit more myself. I'd go even so far as to say, I'd want you all to myself. So what do you say? What do you say to me? No? No? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's that's fine. Okay, okay, let's get one of these tens up in here. Ah, yes. Tens, tens. This is not gonna end well.